Whoa. This video has been probably about 2 months in the making now, and it feels wild to know that I'm finally showing it to you.
You are about to see 9 art projects.
Give or take, depending on how I feel when I'm editing, but right now there are 9 art projects that I'm going to show you. One of them is actually from last year, but you will have to wait till later in the video for me to talk about that. But oh my goodness, this is a passion project coming to life. So you're about to see the art process for a lot of stuff. And the exciting thing about this is everything you see in this video, except one piece, will be available in my shop at mirabyler.com. So if you're interested in original paintings or limited edition prints or giant canvas prints, check out my website. I just got a huge makeover and everything looks so new, looks so different. I'm so excited to show this stuff to you. Let's start with a piece that feels super unique for me. And this one made me feel brave as an artist. So you can see here, I kind of toned my canvas with magenta as usual, and then, I don't know, I felt like I was in the mood to paint food. No. Liquid, we're painting liquid, yeah. So I really love coffee. I love cappuccino. I love going to coffee shops and just sitting there, people watching, sometimes just talking to the people around me, you know? Read a good book, hang out, whatever. So I wanted to paint a cappuccino. And I have been going to coffee shops. We've been taking the twins out and stuff. And every now and then, if there's pretty foamy art on top, whatever, I'll snap a picture and be like, maybe one day I'll paint it. This was the day. This was the day. This is kind of scary, to be honest.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
I decided for the background I wanted to do this gingham pattern, which did not exist in my reference photo, by the way. Yeah. I was so excited for that. So excited. It was very time consuming, but so worth it. I really like painting food because food is a special thing that brings people together. And when we eat meals together and we have community together, that feels incredibly special. And having coffee with friends is a very meaningful thing to me. It's one of my love languages. So here is how this piece turned out. And I really liked adding all of the different colors into this gingham pattern. If you look up close, there's pink, there's yellow, tons of different colors really. And then you back away and you can kind of hardly tell it's there. So yeah, you can also see the magenta underpainting leak through in certain spots, which is what I was going for. I love how this turned out. The process for this one was so enjoyable, and I have been taking lots of pictures of drinks ever since because maybe I'll do more coffee paintings. Do you want to know something cool about this? I just have to show you something. This is a rolled canvas print. It is larger than the original painting, and I just thought it would be so cool to do these And yeah, I just wanted to show you this because this is like a brave new thing that I have been venturing into, is the rolled canvas prints. I think wall decor is really cool, and sometimes people need bigger artwork for their walls. So yeah, I did a bigger one. You can still get my normal size print for this though. There's 2 sizes to choose from. The next piece that I'm about to show you was supposed to be the star of the show. The main thing. I spent almost a week on this painting. Bad news, folks. I lost the footage, at least most of it. I will show you what I have, okay? So yeah, here's how this painting turned out. I was really sad to lose most of that footage. Yeah, but you know what? The important thing to me is the process. I got to experience the process. Here's this piece. It is of some super blooms in California. Coincidentally, when I started painting this, I didn't even know there were gonna be super blooms this year. And then when I found that out, like midway through this, I was geeked. I was so excited to continue this painting. Like, wow. You should look up the super blooms this year if you're curious about them, because they're so magnificent. They were able to be seen from outer space. Oh, and you wanna know something cool with this painting? Let me just show you, let me show you. Oh, I have a lot of things to tell you actually. First of all, I have rolled canvas prints of this one too, and normal size prints. So you have lots of options, but if you want a giant one, I think there's like 15 of these. So not a lot, but I'm just experimenting with larger prints right now. So I'm just gonna start off with a small amount. But I have some exciting stuff to tell you. Okay. So some of the paintings you're seeing in this video are actually being turned into bookmarks, but I also have some other things too. Yes, this video is a advertisement for my shop update too, because to be honest, that's like how I make a living, is selling my art. So instead of being ashamed or feeling bad or guilty for showing my art to people and talking about my shop, this video, I'm choosing to be proud of it, and I want to just share my art with the world, and I really just hope it brings people joy, you know? That's why I do what I do. Here's an artist bookmark. The back of it looks really sweet. I love this bookmark. And then you might recognize the potty mouths. This is a really popular washi tape in my shop. It's also on like mouse pads and stuff, so I thought it would be super cute as a bookmark. And then, oh, I have something so cool to show you. This really cute sticker. This is from my cottage garden painting that I did a couple weeks ago on my channel. But the border is like this mirror material, so the sticker is slightly reflective, but also matte. So this next painting, I also have very little footage of. Wow, that seems to be a theme right now, but it's okay. I was really enjoying the process of this. That's why there's so many paintings to show you. Filming YouTube videos can be stressful because there's like audio and lighting, and you have to make sure all your cameras are in frame, and then you also have to like be entertaining and create art. So you're multitasking like with 5 to 6 things at once, basically. So sometimes I like to just not film and create for the sake of creating. This is a field of purple flowers and some white flowers in here too. I actually gave the original piece to a friend of mine, and she's very dear to my heart, and yeah, I thought of her when I was painting it. So anyway, I think I have 10 of the giant rolled canvas prints of this one, and then 30 of the smaller prints. I had an oopsie and signed my name on the top upside down, but I'm gonna just sign again on the bottom of these ones. So if you order a rolled canvas print and you see 2 signatures on the back, that's why. You can, I guess, choose what way you want to hang it because it is impressionistic. So yeah, over the last 2 months, I have been really inspired to try a lot of new things and just go for whatever I feel like doing. And now this painting that you're about to see, I don't think I've painted anything like this before. So let's go. I took this tiny canvas and you know me and wildflowers. I just love painting wildflowers impressionistically. But I'm obsessed with the game Wingspan, and I have probably mentioned it in so many videos now. I'm just a game person, like board games in general. Even a lot of apps are pretty fun on my phone, and yeah. I decided to paint a bird, which is kind of funny because I am afraid of birds, like in person, but the Wingspan game or pictures of birds, like that's pretty cool. This is how it turned out. It's really cute and tiny, and I love the side, this like mustard color. I don't know, I thought it was fun. I'm gonna show you the painting that I meant to show you last year, and then I got bitter and decided not to show it. You may have seen it if you've watched vlogs or like paused and looked at the background, because it did show up a couple times, and I like did not say much. So there is this painting right here. I started this series and it was like capturing transition and change between seasons specifically. And I filmed this and it took a long time and then I lost all the footage. I don't know if my memory card corrupted or what, but this was supposed to be a video one week and then it never happened. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna show you now because I even had prints and stuff ready for that video, and they've just been sitting in my studio for months now, so I wanted to show this painting. Really enjoyed it, but it does make me kind of bitter that I lost all the footage. It's been a while since I've painted water, so let's dive in to a water painting. First of all, let's just start this painting by talking about what I usually use for water. I usually use oil paint, and so when I use acrylic paint like this, my style is way different for water than what it would usually be had I been using oil paint. So yeah, I decided to just roll with it and see what happened. And I mean, okay, everything you're seeing in this video, I'm strictly doing it for the process. That's why this collection, I'm like calling it a whatever I want collection. There is no theme. This is just like so chaotic and I love it, so. I just wanted a moody water painting with like sea foam and impressionistic brush strokes and a little tiny painting too for water. I just felt like it would be fun, and usually my water paintings are a huge commitment because I get a giant canvas, I get oil paint, and I spend a week or two on it. It's nice to switch things up and do some waves. I'm definitely gonna do this again. I feel like I need to paint more water now.
7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. Wait for our home to show on the horizon. Soon we'll be there. Hold on tight. I can smell the shore. It's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. Ooh, we are dreamers of the shore when we can't read.
So this is how it turned out, and I'm really happy with it. I painted the edges this like bluish green. In case you're curious, I always paint the edges of my paintings a solid color. I feel like it really unifies the painting. Anyway, I'm gonna mention this a lot in this video because I put 2 months worth of time into painting all of this stuff, and I'm very excited to sell it in my shop. So if you want prints or anything, you can go to mirabyler.com. No pressure though. I'm saying that because like I'm very excited about this passion project, but also I need to stop feeling guilty for talking about my shop. So I'm gonna talk about it. Everything is signed on the back, by the way. All right, this next piece, this was a fun one to do. It was actually more challenging than I thought it would be because I feel like if I had painted this one on a normal canvas with some texture, it would have been easier, but this surface was very smooth, and like what I had in my mind and what was like physically there to use, they clashed a little bit, but it turned into a beautiful thing. Like my normal floral style didn't quite happen with this piece. It made me push myself out of my comfort zone. And I think for artists, that's a really good thing because that's how we learn, you know? So I hope that this one inspires you. I do like to be transparent with you folks. Like, not everything that I make is just easy and rainbows and butterflies. This one was challenging. And there are definitely awkward phases in art. I think every piece that I've ever made has hit that weird, awkward phase. And I have doubts in my mind. I don't always vocalize them because it's not like this looming thought. It's like, this painting might not work out. But anyway, it was sunny today, blah, 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 you know? But anyway, this is how it turned out. And I did enjoy this process because it was challenging and I feel like I learned stuff from it. And I also feel like I rarely use red in my paintings. Like, I don't know, I don't really like red that much. But with this piece, I used it. I felt brave and it was fun. Oh, and the edges of this canvas are purple. I'm curious how this would have looked if I had done it on a canvas. And part of me is like, I could totally try to replicate this piece again on a canvas. But the realistic side of me is like, one, I don't want to do that, and two, I don't have time. I hope you're enjoying like hanging out with me as you see these time-lapse process type things. I don't know, I just didn't feel like doing a voiceover. I wanted to hang out face to face. So yeah. Let's see, what else have I not shown you in this room? Because there's a lot of artwork around me. Oh, the best piece, maybe. I almost gave up on this piece. Like, I started painting it and then I think like 2 weeks went by because I just wasn't feeling it. And I was like, let's just omit this one from the collection. Maybe I'll like paint over it and do something with the canvas later. I don't know. But then one night, I had finished binging all my favorite episodes of the show, and I decided, yeah, I'm gonna just start that painting again and I don't know, see where it takes us. So, what you see is a giant struggle bus turning into a painting. I will be real with you. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it at first. Art is not always easy. I know it is so easy to believe that when YouTube is at your fingertips and everything on here is very like edited, because attention spans usually only call for like 10 to 30 minutes of content. But like we spend hours and hours, sometimes days on a piece. And then, yeah, we have to try to cut it down a lot. This is some really honest stuff right now, but anyway, I decided like midway through this that I wanted to turn this into a Creatures of Peace painting. It was good stuff. It was really good stuff. I have not worked on that series in years. I abandoned it like 2 years ago or 3 years ago or something like that. But I started this series back in, I think, 2011, 2012. I don't remember. It is a way for me to express things that I'm grateful for or things that I'm pondering with cute fuzzy creatures. Like I used to be obsessed with time, and I did like a Creature of Time one. You can dig back to my oldest videos because a lot of these are on my channel. Really cringy content, by the way. Ugh. And I did like Creature of the Light and just tons of little Creatures of Peace paintings. This painting, Creature of Stillness, is really meaningful to me because I feel like hustle culture sucks, you know? I'm not very good with like expressing my thoughts on that kind of stuff, but your worth is not measured by how productive you are or how many hours you worked or what your grades are. There's so much more to you as a person than that. And I've just been reflecting on that again. Yeah, so this painting was born out of those thoughts. And this creature is just, you know, being still in the woods and like kind of just playing in the rays of light, or just maybe just sitting in the rays of light and letting the warmth just, you know, do all the good things. I liked that. He's not really doing anything, he's just being. You know how I use this little paint blotting rig all the time in my videos? At this point, this thing is so crusty, like wow. I started knitting these after I had the twins, actually before I had the twins, because I was essentially like on bed rest at this time last year. And I thought these paint blotters would be a really sustainable way to stop using so many paper towels as an artist. And just for me personally, not, you know, whatever. You can do what you want. I made tons of these, like literally tons of them. And it was like the thing that made me happy at the time was just making tons of little paint blotter rigs. And I'm not like the world's best knitter, but for the purpose of these, you just blot your paintbrush on it, you know? So I'm gonna be selling these in my shop because there's like no way in my lifetime that I can use all of them. They're not perfect. I'm just gonna be upfront with you. Like all of them are shaped a little bit differently. I just did this to have something to do for months. And I need to get them out of my studio now because this one here has lasted me, I don't know, probably at least 6 months, probably longer though. It's still going strong. Anyway, there's 3 colors to choose from. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a very like spread out video, and I've just been doing it as I feel like it to kind of keep things chill, you know? I don't know. I feel so happy and also kind of relieved that I'm like filming this and being done with this project because I kept getting so excited about it. I'm like, oh, I want to do another one. I want to do another one. And I just need to hit the brakes here, save other paintings for other videos, and yeah. If you would like any limited edition prints or original paintings, stickers, bookmarks, there's gonna be tons of new stuff in my shop. Stuff that like isn't even talked about in this video will be in my shop. Last time I did this, I did get some hash in the comments about advertising my shop, and I just wanted to kindly say at the end that no pressure to get anything. Like, that's just how I make a living. I do art for my job, and my main goal with art though is like, for whoever's on the internet, I want you to feel like you have a creative outlet and you have a safe space to create. I hope when you see my art that it is either like a nice escape for you, or it kind of cheers you up if you're going through a hard time. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too sappy. I should go actually. But thanks for hanging around. I appreciate you folks. Have a beautiful day. Bye.